Live. Let me start recording this. Make sure. Okay, it looks like we're live. Awesome, guys. How's it going? Welcome to another interview, Sales Kings live inside of this group. I'm super excited to be here with our guest today. This has been somebody that I've got my list, right? You know, you got like the Dream 100. I've got like my Dream 100 for people to interview inside this group. And my man here is definitely one of them. So welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I know that you've having trouble with Facebook, so I appreciate you being here with all that trouble. I'm excited to get into this.
Yeah, man, I got freaking hacked on Facebook, so I'm like dealing with that stuff.
Yeah, I was worried. I'm like, crap. Like, I didn't want to like bug you because Facebook. I mean, whenever they start banning stuff, I know it's like the worst feeling. So I do appreciate you being here.
It's a nightmare. I dream of a life beyond Facebook.
Right. I mean, people always talk about like, you know, what would you do with Facebook? Like, shut your business down? Like, would you still have a business? I mean, like, yeah, but sometimes I wish Facebook would just shut down and be something else because it's a pain in the butt. So, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, like, I envy those who learn the easy way, not the hard way.
Yeah.
The ones who are more proactive.
Yeah, exactly. Well, awesome. Yeah. So honestly, let's get into it. I know you've done so much. I mean, just looking behind you, man, you got 3 of those awards behind you. That's so cool. Something that I admire and dream for myself. But of course, it's not like those just appeared in your mailbox one day and you were making, you know, millions of dollars. There was, of course, a journey to that point. And so my question I always ask people, I'm like, why the heck would you get into entrepreneurship? It's not easy. Sometimes it's not fun. It's hard. But what made you get into this? And like, why were you that dumb? I mean, it's not fun. You know, it's hard to it. So what pushed you and created that why to get to where you are today?
You know, sometimes it is a nightmare. Like today, it's a freaking nightmare. I got a big launch tomorrow and my Facebook got hacked and I can't even log on my Facebook. So it's a freaking nightmare. So here's the thing. This is a fascinating topic you're discussing. Okay. We're kind of opening a can of worms here.
Yeah.
It's a very spiritual topic. You want to talk about your why?
Yeah.
It's taken me years to come up with several different conclusions. Here's my current conclusion on your why. For a while I preached, man, you got to have a why that makes you cry.
Yeah.
And for me, it was like the first time I felt that, or where I really, you know, cried from something was like when I was at Russell Brunson's mastermind. And one of the members was like, dude, there's this organization called Sight Savers, and you can actually, sightsavers.org, and it's like, you could donate to them $70, $80 and, or rather $80 or 80 something dollars. And anyway, for the price of a cheap date, you can actually give the gift of vision to a blind person.
Wow.
Right? Meaning that someone's blind from cataracts in a third world country, they pay for that. They pay for it, they clean it out, what have you. They can see. You go from blind to see. That's pretty freaking cool for the price of a cheap date. When I heard that, dude, I was just like, oh my God. I just felt like selling everything. I'm just like, I just want to like sell everything and let all these people see, for God's sake. Then I've had a lot of complaints, man. I've had a lot of complaints from people who say they're stuck. And they say, I can't figure out my why. And the problem is, you see, this concept of a why is so historic, is so barbaric in a good way.
Yeah.
It's so simplistic that actually we don't in today's day and age of confusion, we don't internalize it, nor do we accept it. Meaning, I'll give you a perfect example.
Yeah.
I lost 50 pounds.
Yeah.
I would say one of the main reasons I lost 50 pounds is because, frankly, I just started drinking a lot more water.
Really?
One of the main reasons.
That's crazy.
Such a simplistic concept. Matter of fact, a lot of things happened from drinking a lot of water. My skin got clear. Oh, did I lose it?
No, yeah, my camera's a little screwed up. 1 second. You're good.
Oh, no worries. Sensor cleaning. So here's the thing. My skin got clearer. I could breathe better. Did a bunch of stuff, right? And it's so simple. The weight loss industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Yeah.
Because nobody accepts the simplicity that, dude, drink more water. Replace soda with water, you will lose weight. Okay. It's a guarantee.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. Here's the thing. it's too simple. People want more. They think because of the pollution of the modern day marketplace, nah, man, there's got to be more. There's got to be more. Okay. Your why is not that complicated. People are searching for this mystical,
Yeah.
I want to help children learn how to read so they can write poetry that changes a nation and
Yeah.
all this mystical, stuff. God bless. It's not that. And by the way, and for a while I thought it was that, but it's not. Here's really what a why is, and I hope this helps people.
Oh,
who are
definitely.
stuck because if you don't recognize your why, you are going to be stuck.
Yeah, you don't have any reason to keep going.
Here's the good news. Do you know what the chances are of you being born?
No. I mean, what? Couple.
Yeah. Well, you beating out all the other sperm and actually becoming born. It's actually something to the effect of 1 in a trillion.
Sheesh.
So every single human on the planet is born is really a miracle. You're not saying, oh, it's a miracle. Because it is a miracle.
Yeah.
Now, each and every human being has been endowed, gifted, a gift comes baked in when you're born. As soon as it's within you. Each and every person is a gift, a God-given gift.
Yeah.
Your why is nothing more than identifying that gift and utilizing it. That's it.
Dang.
For example, what do you do? For example, I like to play chess. I like to play Monopoly, for example, say. Why? Because I'm pretty freaking good at it. I like Monopoly. Like I rarely ever lose. Here's the thing. And I'm not saying that to show up, but I'm saying it to say that do what you like. You do what you're good at.
Yeah.
And you like what you're good at.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's so true.
So that's your gift. So living your purpose, your why is nothing more than, hey, dude, I identified that I'm freaking awesome at communicating.
Yeah.
And I've identified that, and oh my God, I'm a copywriter and I write stuff.
Yeah.
And I love it. And I'm on that journey. That's it, bro.
Yeah.
As long as you identify and for years, okay, I just didn't know like what my gift was. I just really didn't. I had a misunderstanding of the word business.
Mm-hmm.
I was involved in a type of business, which is retail, which I didn't like.
Yeah.
And I was under the wrong circumstances. There was not the right systems or teamworks or processes in place. And it wasn't the right culture or environment or demographic or marketplace for me. It wasn't a good fit for me, Like I started a business like selling like ladies clothing stores and general merchandise stores in the ghettos. And I just didn't like that environment. All due respect, anyone who's listening, and maybe you're in the ghetto right now listening or whoever, I don't know, but I mean no disrespect. It just wasn't my.
Yeah.
I just didn't like it. I just didn't like it, and that's no disrespect to anyone. But for years, I thought that I didn't. So because I didn't like my environment, I thought I didn't like business. So therefore, I didn't know what the hell my gift was.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I got out of that environment and utilized my gift in a different environment that I realized, okay, you know what, I'm not too bad in business.
Yeah.
I'm not too bad. So anyway, that's a long story short.
Yeah, that's so cool. And I can definitely relate to that because, when I started my whole marketing agency at 14 years old, I was doing Facebook ads, local businesses. And we took that to, a 6-figure income a year. It was cool. Awesome. I achieved my goals, but I wasn't excited about it. I didn't wake up every day like, yo, let's hop in ads manager. Let's work with these realtors. Let's work with these people. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that. People are doing that. It's great. But I started to lose my reason of to keep going. Like I had it before and I thought it was my why, but it was more so the service I was doing. I still had my why and the reason why I started business, but sometimes it came down to the environment I was in. And it wasn't until I realized the only part I like about it was writing is when I did copywriting. And now I wake up every day excited to write for my clients, to write for myself. And so I think that's huge for anyone listening. It's sometimes as simple as the service you're doing or what you're selling. For you, you're doing retail. It just wasn't for you. And now here you are, doing what you do now. You obviously love it and you've achieved, probably crazy success you probably wouldn't have in other areas. So huge respect for that. Now, yeah. And so in terms of, with you found your why, you found that area or whatever, what when somebody comes to you, because you're a big preacher, what is your why? When somebody comes to you and says, what is your why, or what is your special talent that you're the best at, what do you say to them? What is that for you?
What is my why? What is my
Yeah.
purpose?
Yeah. What is it? What is that to you now?
You know, what I tell people, what we enjoy is we love to help people make more so they can give more.
Yeah.
You know, to be honest with you, bro, it's like, I mean, it's really like opening up a can of worms, right? It's like,
Mm-hmm.
it's not like you said, like we started this interview. It's not easy sometimes,
No.
you know, especially you see sometimes, okay, now I'm going to get a little spiritual.
Good.
Sometimes, you know, there's certain people out there who have a little less conflict, meaning, you know, they're after the materialistic world.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they want the mansions and the cars and the girls and the this and that and all this and guys or whatever, right? Not,
Yeah.
you know, men, women, whatever. A lot of those greed is the toy of the devil.
Yeah.
And the reality is, if you're trying to do good, you see, if you're already doing bad, the devil's going to leave you alone. Like he's like, dude, my job's already done. Like I got nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
The devil's job is to corrupt you. And if this dude's already corrupt, like, oh, I'm done with this dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or maybe I'm going to send one of my little interns to go just make sure he doesn't, you know,
Yeah.
go read some, you know, doesn't get reborn or something. You know.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to do good, it's what's challenging is the devil tries to stop you and puts negative thoughts in your head and makes you question everything, and
Yeah.
you know, sends you the haters, and it's a battle. It's a battle to go through that like a bulldozer.
Yeah.
You
For
know.
sure.
So yeah, that you know, I think your why also evolves with time. I think that every entrepreneur has a journey. I think they succeed, they fail, they succeed. You know, most millionaires cash out, or not cash out, bank out, which means they go bankrupt, you know,
Yeah.
several times before they figure out, and then they're good. Um, so, you know, it's all part of the journey. Right now, if you ask me what it is, hey, we'd like to help entrepreneurs make more so they can give more.
That's huge. That's huge. And that kind of, I know that we're going to be talking about, we're going to be dropping the link in the group here very soon for everyone, but you have, I know that you're going live, you're hosting, you know, another live event where you're going to be teaching people how they can, you know, I know you're sharing 7 secrets to teach people how they can make more and give more. So do you want to go into that a little bit about, you know, kind of what that looks like, and how you're going to be helping people give more, and what is the vehicle for them to get there?
I appreciate that, man. So here's the situation. Tomorrow at empireofgiving.com, we're actually going to teach. So we've been blessed to have made 7 figures as a entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And we are going to show, like, we've boiled it down to primarily 7 steps. So here's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, here's the situation. There's a few different examples that one can give you.
Yeah.
We'll use the latest one, the big boxing fight. You heard about it that just happened?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of the biggest heavyweight boxing fights ever. Tyson Fury versus Wilder, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tyson beat this guy named Wilder, and Wilder was undefeated. And after the match, they had a post-conference, and they asked, what happened? And typically, you never get a straight answer. But you know what ended up happening? The guy who lost said he wasn't focused. The guy who lost said he wasn't focused. The guy who won said all he did was practice ancient, beautiful boxing fundamentals. He didn't learn any super new tactic like,
yeah.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Someone's.
You're good.
See who's there before we open it? Oh, okay. Yeah. Hold on, bro.
You're good. You're good.
Okay. No, we got let's see here. We got a special delivery. Let's see if you want to
special
unveil
delivery
anything live.
Another 2 Comma Club award? Just kidding.
Yeah. It was for my wife, actually. That was a total waste of time. So here's the thing. Go back to the story. Why did he win? Dude, he said, I just practiced nothing fancy, no tricks, nothing like, super uppercut. You know, he didn't get any like super tactic, right? He said, I just did fundamental boxing. I just practiced basic boxing fundamentals. That's it. Jab, jab, hook, slight, jab, jab, hook, slight.
Yeah.
That's what wins at the end of the day. Now, the fundamentals are never the sexiest things, which is why people will say, hey, check out the new TikTok, Nick Mock, Rick Rock, the latest, like all this like shiny object crap because that's sexy, right? TikTok, sexy, 8 seconds, yeah. That's just a bunch of BS, meaning it's a tactic. It's not a strategy by any stretch of the imagination. It's a tactic that you can insert into your classical traffic strategy, your fundamental traffic strategy. So there's 7 fundamentals that everyone has wrong. Let me illustrate it a little bit more clearly to you. Gordon Ramsay. You heard about him?
Oh, yeah.
Chef Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, come on.
Hell's Kitchen.
Yes, sir.
Well, listen, what does he do? He goes to failing restaurants. He has got a TV show and he helps them make more. Okay, helps them get out of bankruptcy, right? Every episode's the same, bro. Every restaurant, which has spent generally like 7 figures opening up a restaurant, generally, right? Sometimes.
Yeah.
They put a lot of money in opening a restaurant. They're all failing. Why? Same exact fundamental reasons. The menu stinks.
Yeah.
The service is no good. The kitchen's filthy. The decor is terrible. The owner doesn't know how to talk to people. It's every episode is the same.
It's
5 things.
So true.
Bro, business is the exact same thing. Everyone who's failing is poorly executing the fundamentals. The problem is people don't even know what those fundamentals are anymore because we're so far gone.
Yeah.
We're so much into the TikTok,
all the new stuff
era. Yeah, that we're so far gone from the fundamentals that have worked since the first business ever opened till now. And that's what we're training on tomorrow, bro. The 7 steps to 7 figures. How we've helped 9 businesses hit 7 figures using your blood, your organs, and your back teeth. That's crazy. That's so cool. It is tomorrow.
Dude, that's huge. And I know that I'm going to be there. I definitely, that's something for myself too. I see I hear the new strategies or I have limiting beliefs. I'm thinking like, oh, this doesn't work. And like, especially their education business, I'm like, oh, but webinars, blah, blah, blah. No. And then, I got Dan Harris saying, no, they're good. And then, someone over here saying, do this. And then it's just like, you get so caught up, but it's so funny is like, I feel like we all know, and we all know what we're supposed to do. And we know like what it is. It just matter if we're going to do it or not. Like, I know, like I can buy more courses. I could, do all this stuff, but I watch and I'm like, I know this, it's just, I'm not doing it. And I feel like, bringing in that whole thing of just having the fundamentals and that why and that reason is how it really makes it move forward. But we had somebody in the comments say, can you define tactics versus strategy?
All day, every day. Listen, this is one of the biggest problems in the marketplace. Everybody's going after tactic when you don't have the strategy. Here's what that's like, okay? Here's what that's like. Everybody's buying golf balls, but nobody's got a club. Yeah. Here's the problem. I'm not picking on TikTok in particular. I'm just using it as an example. And quite frankly, I just like saying the word TikTok. It just sounds cool. Yeah. All right. So here's the thing. Traffic. Like, for example, we've made 7 figures organically, right? No paid traffic. Okay. Yep. We have a traffic strategy. Okay. Mm-hmm. Primarily, we have 3 honey buckets. Yep. We talk about our values, we talk about ethics, and we talk about business fundamentals. Yep. Right? That we give content in a way, we distribute content in a way where people get exposed to us and what we believe in. So we build trust, and authority. Yep. And then we give them content in our own unique way, such as I just explained to you about, I gave you the boxing analogy and I gave you the Chef Gordon Ramsay analogy. This is unique. You don't, people don't teach it like that. You ever hear that analogy before? No, but I'm going to use it. That's what it is. Please, so that's what it is. So we teach it in our unique way. So, and then we distribute to everyone. So we speak to our ideal audience because I talk about values and ethics, and some people don't give a some people don't give a crap about it, so they don't even listen to me. Like, this guy talks about family and God. I'm not. I don't. Great. I'm so happy. I couldn't be happier. They unsubscribe. So now who's left? The people who resonate with my language. I'll say words like light, your inner light, and that resonates with certain people. So I target my ideal audience and I cultivate them with our unique content, all the while letting them know what I'm about. you
Yeah.
know, building that rapport. It's like right now, here we go. Let's take a look at the political landscape.
Yeah.
You got the elections coming up. Okay. People are very polar. It's a very polarizing topic. Let's just say I own a house. I got a neighbor to the right. I got a neighbor to the left. And let's just say I'm a staunch, you know, hardcore Republican.
Yep.
The neighbor to my right say, hey, go Bernie. I'm like, these freaking liberals. I can't believe this guy. I don't even want to look at this guy. Then this other guy, make America great again. I like this guy. This is my kind of guy. Okay, now we're talking. Honey, invite this guy for dinner. This is my kind of guy.
Yep.
You want to do that in your content. You want to make sure that you want to make yourself vulnerable so that people can have that reaction with you. And it's already half the battle set up. When I invite that guy over for coffee, half the battle set up for us to be good friends already. You see what I'm saying? So this is a content. This is a traffic strategy.
Yeah.
You want to talk about a tactic? Okay, now how do I distribute that? Oh, well, TikTok can help me distribute the strategy, or LinkedIn can help me, or Twitter, or whatever the hell ever.
Mm-hmm.
That's all tactic. The problem is everybody wants to collect tactics.
Yep.
But they don't. It's like Batman. You get collecting all these gadgets, but he doesn't have his, you know, the bat belt on. Where the hell, you know, he can't do anything.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it's concentrate more on strategy first, and then tactics last.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. And I know some of the people here, because we talk a lot about organic traffic too. I've been big on that. I've yet to really pay for my own ads, and I've just been posting on Facebook since I was a kid. But you said your honey buckets I know you're prominent on Facebook. Is that where you mainly are through your group and whatnot? Is that your main like traffic source essentially to share your content?
I mean, right now it is. That's rapidly changing. You know, listen, you have to be diverse. You know, it's one of the first things I learned when I got into the game is you have to have a couple of different fishing poles. If Facebook's gone tomorrow, that means your business is gone tomorrow if you're only relying on Facebook. So you have to have a diverse traffic strategy. You have to, because if one of them goes, then your business goes. If one of them stops converting, you know, your business goes. So, you know, you don't want to be foolish. You don't want to learn the hard way either. I'll tell you that much from experience.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's something I got to focus on too. I mean, I feel like I'm just on Facebook. I mean, of course you got like LinkedIn, like Instagram over here, but yeah, that's so true. And I definitely tell people in here, like, you guys gotta focus on different areas, and that's huge with all of that. But as we wrap up here, I know that you've got some stuff to do and whatnot, but really, I really want, because I know I'm going to be there. I'm going to be leading the way into showing up for your event and being there. But with this whole thing, can you just let people know like what time it is and like a huge reason for them to be there? Like, person's like, give me one reason to be there. Give that to my audience, because I know I'm going to be there. I want them there.
Oh, it's as simple as this. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. CST, empireofgiving.com. Listen, like I said, we've helped 9 businesses hit 7 figures. A plethora of them hit 6 figures. I'm giving all the secrets. Here's my mission. Like, you gotta understand something. Let's reverse engineer for a second.
Yeah.
What's my mission? Look, bro, why am I sitting here like a dancing monkey? How about giving you all this content? Like, it's not really like in other words, like, I'm a businessman. I don't have to be doing this. I could be selling flashlights quietly on some website and make plenty of money, to be honest with you, right? Because business is business is business. Why am I doing all of this, bro? It's because, like I said, right now we're passionate about helping others make more so they can give more.
Yeah.
Okay. We've been able to do a lot of cool giving, sponsor a lot of orphans, this and that, but I'm only one person.
Yeah.
So I want to empower other people. You see, since I was very young, I'll tell you a story. We had a store.
Yeah.
Okay. A retail store. I told you I didn't like it. I started selling cars, and like the first couple of cars you sold out, we were making a lot of money. It was unbelievable. Like, in one car, like, I think my first car we ever bought was $300, and we sold it for like $600 or $800. It was incredible.
Okay.
Like that much money. That's what I was making like a month working at the store. One of the cashiers over there, who was making minimum wage at the time, I think it was like $5 an hour, something, whatever it was.
Jeez.
I was like, bro, what you make in a month I just made in one night flipping a car.
Yeah.
I'm like, why don't you come with me, bro? Like, why don't you come? I'm going to teach you how to do this.
Yep.
And my parents actually got really mad at me. Like, you idiot. You just took our cashier away from us. Like, what the hell? Like, we had a good cashier.
Yeah.
And I'm like, in other words, I've always been like that. There was nothing in it for me. I just wanted him to live a better life. I've never held my secrets back. You know, there's some cultures like, dude, stay quiet about it. Don't tell your secrets, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of an old school thing. I just never been like that, you know, from a young age. I'm giving all my secrets, and I'm doing that tomorrow. I'm giving my 7 secrets,
Awesome.
full transparency on how all this happens. Because and if you implement it, you will make more. There's no doubt about that. I just want you to give more. And let me be very transparent with my intentions. They're selfish. I want a piece of those blessings. It's as simple as that.
Oh yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Definitely. That's huge, man. And that's something I've been, for myself, I've always focused on, my goal at the end of the year, how much money I wanted to make. But, I was born and raised a Christian. I believe it's a personal relationship with Christ. And so, tithing is something that's big that we talk about, but I've never been like big on giving. I'm like, I don't know, like giving, there's a negative thing about it, but I realized like I need to be focused on like the amount I'm going to tithe this year. Like that's got to be my goal, because that's going to be in correlation to how much I make, because if it's 10%, the bigger tithing goal I have, essentially I'll be pushing for a higher income goal. And so I'm definitely on board with that. I'm excited for tomorrow's.
Have you seen my TEDx talk?
I've not.
Yeah. Check that out when you get a chance. It's about giving.
Dang. I'll do that. And we already got people in the comments sharing the link for your thing tomorrow. So that's awesome. People
appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you. I'm going to give you my all. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be transparent and totally honest, and talk about and talk, not this is a guru style, and it's very transparent, very frank, very, breaking the third wall, and we're going to have a lot of fun. I'm going to tell you everything I know about
there's 7 secrets instead of 3. So you already know it's different. What happened to the classic 3 secret webinar? I'm not, what's going on?
Yeah. I'm over delivering.
Yeah, exactly. That's awesome, man. Well, I know you got a lot to do and handle with that awesome Facebook problem you got going on. But I really appreciate you being here. I'm going to drop the link, make sure everyone attends. Guys, make sure you're there. I'll be leading the way as well to show up and represent. And so, dude, I really appreciate you being here. I'm excited to see what you do and how we grow. And if you ever need any sexy copy, I know a guy, so just let me know. We'll get you some sexy copy your way, but really appreciate you being here.
Yeah, man. Maybe we'll have you. I don't know.
You never know.
We'll test some emails. Yeah, let's test some emails or something.
All right, dude. Well, I appreciate it. We'll talk soon. Have a good rest of your day.
Lots of love, brother. Peace.
Right,
thanks, guys.